One of the biggest problems we get with adolescent dogs from like 6 months to 2 years old is fighting with other dogs, and especially when they're on leash, they become leash reactive. The big difference there is that it's unintentionally reinforced by the owners. That what the dog learns is, oh boy, when another dog approaches, my owner really loses it. It's as if the dog is saying the same thing to us as we say to the dog. You know, oh, he's totally fine off leash, and he's fine 99% of the time, and he's fine with big dogs. But occasionally with little dogs, especially little white dogs, he goes crazy. Your dog says to me, oh no, she's fine. She's got great breeding. Yeah, comes from good stock, and she's fine 99% of the time. She's fine when she's off leash, but she can't be trusted on leash when a little white dog approaches. So when I see a little white dog, I go, oh, keep away, she's untrustworthy. So the owner's reaction, like, quit it, it basically negatively, classically conditions the dog now to hate other dogs approaching. And then every owner says, oh, I can't walk the dog. He fights all the time. He's trying to kill the other dogs. And so socialization stops. Just like that, stone dead. We've been going to puppy parties, we go to puppy class, then we get into one fight. And especially with little dogs and big dogs, because owners of little dogs think, wow, my dog's really tiny, could really have been hurt there. And owners of big dogs think, oh boy, my dog could really have done some damage. I didn't like that fight. So now they walk them on leash instead of off. They keep a tight leash, and then the dogs become leash reactive, and eventually they don't walk them at all. So you've got to get into a classical conditioning program. You've always got to reward them when they're good. Never take it for granted when your dog passes another dog. Always say, good boy, give a bit of kibble. You just keep doing this, and you can't do it too much. And if you're lucky that you went to puppy class, so your dog developed bite inhibition, so in these fights, no dogs are harmed. It's just the equivalent of a human squabble. Then your prognosis is very good, and you're going to turn your dog around maybe in 1 day, maybe in 1 hour, and he's going to be ready to go to the dog park again and playing with other dogs. If, on the other hand, you didn't go to puppy class, he doesn't have bite inhibition, and so in the fight he hurt the other dog, prognosis is terrible. And you really can't walk him in public again. It wouldn't be fair to other dogs and their owners. So that's the importance of puppy class. Keep the training going, never take good behaviors for granted, and classical conditioning all the time. Let the dog associate the approach of another dog with you getting happy. Oh look, here comes another dog. And you give your dog a food treat, say good boy. Then this horrible change that happens in so many adolescent dogs won't happen with your dog.